Sebastián.
Mantener la cabeza recta en la columna. Si tenemos doblado, te cuesta respirar. Necesito oxígeno, cerebro ahorita.
Se está ahogando más.
Hay que poner la cabeza de lado.
No.
Feed the baby. Good job. Olivia, what are you doing? Sit down, Olivia. Okay. Yep. Okay, feed the baby something. Good job. Good job. Un besito. Beso, papá. Ahora Olivia. Beso, Olivia. Beso, Olivia. Beso, papá.
Hi, I'm Osman,
And I'm Gabby.
and we're Expedition Wanderlust. If watching this video for our son for the first time strikes you as something new about our family, it's because it's been 5 years of hiding our son's condition because of the taboo that and the misconceptions that ADHD and the other things that come with it carries. For us, it was an embarrassment to admit that we had a son with a disability just because of different cultural factors. Not to mention, we never went anywhere because of his behavior. We were always concerned that he would have a meltdown, whether it was the supermarket. Actually, I remember when you were flying to Canada for the first time and you were greeted by the immigration officer. They told you, get your child in control or we're not even, you're gonna miss your flight because people don't understand. And shortly after you saw that video that he had a even bigger seizure. He had to be, we didn't know how long he'd been out for. We had to call an ambulance because he couldn't take his rescue medication anymore. His O2 level was nearly zero. And I felt very helpless having to stand there in the ICU, watching all these people working over my child, not being able to do anything. And I can't even explain the agony of waiting the long 8 hours it took for him to recover, just so we know if we had a vegetables for a son or not. So we've been going through a lot of these things, and we understand how it can be difficult on families. We're not alone. We understand that it's not easy finding resources. It's not easy getting help. And even then, we feel that we've been one of the lucky ones, one of the lucky families.
Yeah, we had a lot of support. Once he was diagnosed with ADHD and global delay, all the help came, and it was a process, but it was good to feel like somebody maybe understood what we were going through. So making this trip now Sebastian has been seizure free for a year and a half, which is super good. And he's more mature, he's doing so much better. But making this trip and raise awareness about ADHD it has been our dream for the past 5 months, and we wanna do it for helping those mothers and those fathers that
don't have the resources.
They don't know how to help their kid.
Yeah, it's been for the last 5 months. We've actually invested all our time. We've taken every single penny we have and basically buried it into this project. It's our life's work. This is the legacy that we want to leave behind for our children. Not only Sebastian suffers from ADHD, his case is more severe. My son, Osman, was diagnosed when he was 11 at the time, not too long ago. He suffers from ADD, depression, and anxiety. And that comes with its own set of challenges. And I myself have dealt all my life with ADD, and it still affects us today. It affects our relationships, it affects our work. But I've learned to live through it and work through it through research and counseling. So we want to help all those people get the help that we received. Unfortunately, not every country is like Canada, our home country. Not everyone has access to resources. We're recently talking to a lady in Nicaragua, for example, that needs to raise $600 just so her son can be seen. And one of the emails that I received from her just this morning telling me, I feel like I'm running out of time. My son's global delay is falling deeper behind and I'm desperate. And we understand desperation because we were there at one point. So we need your help. We're 90% self-financed. We need that little bit of a push. We're currently doing different activities to help us raise money for expedition. Unfortunately, these things require large amounts of money to get out and get the word out. And some of you, we understand, might not be able to donate to our cause, but there's so many other things that you can do to help. You can share the link to our fundraising campaign. You can go on our website and look for alternatives, and you can share this video. And the one thing that we would ask from you is to start a conversation, get involved, and if you know someone or have heard of ADHD or you don't even know about it, we want to encourage you to get involved in that conversation, because this is something that affects everyone. ADHD is probably the most common learning disability out there, and it's the least treated, and it's the one that society kind of sees as, oh, you know, it's behavioral problems, it's bad parenting. We've heard that how many times?
It's very misunderstood.
It's very misunderstood, and also some of the comorbidities. So you can have ADHD and autism, for example. People, well, how is that possible? And it is. And even us, through our efforts of advocacy and raising awareness, are learning more and more about this condition that affects our family every day. So again, thank you for your time, and we hope to hear from you. Thank you so much from the bottoms of our heart for the support, and we hope to bump into you one day in our travels. So please share the link, leave your comments and messages below. The greatest help we can get is your encouragement and letting us know that what we're doing, it's worthwhile, it's for a good cause.
Thank you.
Thanks.